He's like a black hole. If you don't go mid, he's just going to take over and just play up in your face and just play super aggressive. And that's volatile. You can punish him.
Wrong game. Wrong game, Kukuka. Wrong studio. I don't know how you got here.
Wait, there's a Skarner. Is that a Skarner?
Zara? What? Who? What?
No, but he's done blue Raptors red, so he's not actually level 3 yet. Mid dive. Oh no, he's just going to flash W, isn't he? Here it comes.
Lining up, ready to flash the wall. Flash in, immediate stun. The instant follow-up. Oh, there's just nowhere for him to go. He hand reforms in to try to trade back 1-for-1. A clean first blood from Astralis.
Mid lane is everything, and they're already off to a great start. Gets this CS lead. Don't think he's really here to kill them. He's just here to zone them away from this tower, and Patrick's just going to have to stand there.
And for those of you with thumbs up on the 113 emote bingo, as he gets ignited, thumbs up is coming out this week. Cersei on the way down, 113.
Jace can
overconfident.
Kill here,
Patrick can just walk up.
Oh.
To finish, shock blast! Oh, that's massive, and now they're going to try to get the snare instantly. Abadaga goes in, Astralis baited in by their own jungler. 113-0-1-1.
Little bit of revenge there from Abadaga. Go for it. Follow your dreams, 113. Not sure how it'll go because they're going to collapse on him.
Abadaga coming in. That's level 6 Jace. Leader waiting off to the side. Dragon going down. Jin snare from a mile away, not quite going to connect as the thumbs up comes out.
On Xerxes, and he can start dashing in because at this point in the game, Leader can Q, get his stacks up, and look for the ult onto Abadaga with no flash.
Oh, instantly going to get the ult. There's no flash. Hey, what? Just like you said it, but the difference is 113 barely making out alive. I thought he was down there, but Leader taking the tower aggro is everything.
That's basically how the Irelia Jace matchup normally goes. You walk up for a creep with no flash. Could have saved him from the creeps, but that Irelia has a Blade of the Rune King at 8 minutes into the game, so Leader's just going to go in and do that.
Stacked. Goodbye, Abadaga.
Close.
Ooh, close.
One more Q, but he didn't get it. He actually queued and went on cooldown because he didn't have enough of the... I don't know what the passive name is, but whatever it is. If he has ult there, of course, it's 100-0. Abadaga is instantly dead, but now they're looking for a pick here.
Magic Hands is the name of the passive. Is Irelia. Lockup now coming through. Leader trying to survive, flashing out to safety. Now going back in on the limit. Oh, he's so thirsty! Oh, they're going to give him a drink, though. Quick shutdown for the side of Excel. Jungho now stepping up. 113 still only level 5. Oh, it's all going bad so damn fast. Astralis, the confidence, but not quite the execution. 113, though, wants to keep it going. Rocket's going in. He's now trying to leave him to safety. That's the double with the stolen Heimer tower. Patrick, one shot. Not going to find it.
Ooh, that Heimerdinger tower.
Look at him.
You died a hero, Mr. Snowman Tower.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Shit.
Wow, okay.
I made the same joke.
You made the same
joke. I can't judge you.
Oh, the arrow.
Huge arrow. Here comes Leader. Limit, you're not going to be able to stop this one. The ulti already coming out. Abadaga flashing out to safety, but he's just using the towers to reset. A bit more of a spread, but essentially the bot lane of Excel.
Oh, the
arrow going in.
No, here comes Varusol as well. He can't move. He's having so much fun.
No buttons to push.
No counterplay there, is there? Abadaga. Blade of the Rune King Irelia. Odoamne in isolation though. Almost 4 plates. Patrick's ganking top.
Not bad at all. Patrick with the Gale Force as well. Then now going to get pushed back, and then immediately the pullback coming out, using the ult, saving it as long as possible just to keep him in this fight. Odoamne isolated versus Finn. Finn now flashing out to safety. Patrick flash forward, looking to get this kill, looking to trade back. A little bit of healing coming in from Finn. That's just the grass proc. Turning back with the stun. Finn! He's styling on him! Patrick doesn't have the damage. He can't finish the kill! Oh, Finn! Absolute monster!
Get some kills before they move into River together, because if they split up, there's no chance.
No. 3 walking up, not going to connect on the stun. Going to be forced to ult out to safety. Maokai not coming in. The snare will connect on the Leader. Maybe an opportunity to shut him down, take him out of the equation. Sidestep going through, flash out to safety. Now Xerxes going to be in trouble as Leader steps in once again. Oh my god, oh my god! He just keeps going. Finally, they will take him out, but now 113 has all the resets he could dream of. Takes the Maokai, taking souls left and right. Astralis find the mid lane fight.
They just annihilated them in the 4v4, didn't they? Leader just doing so much. Resets, flash W from the Maokai. Arrow hit onto Patrick on midwave again.
Arrow in midwave, and in goes Finn!
It's so unplayable,
That game is unplayable.
It really is so hard for Patrick. Jungho
The
is just...
question mark Croc? Finn hitting him with the compositions. This is not wait for your Jinx to hit 3 items. It's a little bit more tricky than that. They're not going to let them wait for anything.
Oh, and the arrow as well. Where's he going to go?
Abadaga, that's all the CC you could possibly need.
That was a lot. That was personal. Double TP and an arrow for Abadaga. He can't even flash away. There's nowhere either heavy engage or something that'll eventually outscale its opponent or its counterpart. So he can leave him on an island.
Yep.
And let the mid jungle do their and they'll spot the start. So Odoamne is basing soon, hopefully, to TP in, or just going to send it on one of those wards. And maybe XL can find a turn, because this is going to be very important to come back into the game.
Arrow going to connect onto the Maokai. The Maokai will die. Now let's see what else they can get done here. Abadage also dying off to the side as he tries to fight the Ash, but he will finally get one kill back in exchange. Leader looking to kill everybody. Odawamne matching him 1-for-1 for now. Leader now going to fire right back. And Patrick going to get picked off by 1-1-3 here in just a mere moment. It is a very decidedly Astral's favorite fight. They're going to move in and end the game.
Oh no, it's going to be a 22-minute game. They're going to end with Herald top 20 seconds on Abadage, 10 on Xerxes.
The 80% speed run for Astralis. Making their way into the base. They will lock themselves and Vitality with a win here. One more Herald charge, the Dancing Shelly. Oh, it's the shortest game of spring, quite handily. Leader still standing, he's healing so much. There's a can't even get the kill. They want to get the kill, he's dashing. He's still going to live. He's going to make it out. Leader lives. Astralis lock groups. XL knocked down.
Yeah, XL only have one more day left.
They're still going to come on stage.
Oh, there they are.
High five the Bears. Oh.
They're not even here to high five him back. They're just high-fiving Bears after a 20-minute game.
He's gonna have to do some magic to start 2 fights later on.
This is, and the Sion as well is so good into composition. I feel like, once again, I 100% agree with you.
None other than Carzzy. 200 games in the LEC. There's the party hat. That's what we were waiting for. That's the celebration with the cute
dive o'clock. Check your watches. No heal. What does your watch say, Dracos?
Watch says it's about time for a dive. No heal, no flash. They got to cleanse. But what are you going to cleanse? Oh, Marcoon's here in the area. This could be a bit risky. They're going to try to finish off Dosh now, going for the pullback. Hillisang now going to go through. Marcoon could be in trouble.
So clean.
Good damage. Feathers pulling back for a bit more poke. Mad Lions don't think they can go for the redive.
I feel like Hilly's probably saying, get me this wave, we'll get level 3, and then we'll go for a redive or something. Oh, yeah. Time. Hilly looking for Certus.
Coming out. Certus has the stolen Lysandra ultimate, but now who's going to be able to turn this one around? Certus just looking to find the initial lock up on Niski. Niski, if he ults too soon, could be in trouble, but he's going to E out. That's the Frozen Claw.
No mana on Certus.
Hillisang again, another hook. Certus no mana. That's the chain CC, the fall, but they don't quite have the damage. Hillisang needs to get out of that one. Ghost Water dive. What's the cooldown? He does not have it. They will burn through that health bar.
First is basically dead. So they both want to hide, but they know that Elyoya's in this bush.
Going over the wall, locked up immediately. You go for the Lysandra all burst through the leaks in before anything else get done. Niski just a little bit late on the ultimate. He needs to make his way out of that play. Hillisang now on the repeat, though. They may have overstayed their welcome. A flash on Doss indeed. Hook now going to go in. Instant Phantom Undertow for the fall. Wild Ghost should not be enough here. Niski going to come over the wall with the claw. It's hidden into the wall. They can't see it coming, but they don't have the tools to respond even if they did. That's the snare now going in. Elyoya with the follow up on the kick. Doss, clean sidestep, but it will not stop the reset. Hillisang finding that extra money.
Herald plays down. TP ready for the Sion.
Has the Cannon ultimate. Koi versus BDS upcoming, but I'm not sure if there's a stopwatch upcoming. Check the inventory in a moment.
Early TP.
Certus, no stopwatch available, no chance to burn the Cannon ultimate. They're trying to shred his health bar before he can push the R button. He'll try to fire back. Irrelevant now here, trying to burn through Niski. Niski going gold in a brief moment, but the Sion will get nothing back. Marcoon waiting in the darkness. But there is no play to be had here. Mad Lions finding the dive, finding 2 kills.
Chasing no TP. See if he can live in this 1v3, 1v4. Could even be a 1v5 at this point.
So much pressure going down onto him. No one in Mad Lions in the area. Niski taking his time. Is going to get turned into a little critter, but will still manage to get the ulti off and fish for the snare here. Niski, what's the angle to go? He's going to try to Frozen Path back out into Marcoon. He will eventually drop. Irrelevant going to grab that kill.
A lot invested, though, to buy them enough time to get this dragon. Chasey doesn't have TP. If he did, they could commit to a fight here, but maybe they go anyway. Certus, no TP.
A lot of low health bars.
No shield bow on X-Kick either. Marcoon has no ult. Can they win this? 4v3
on the backside. Is he going to be ready? The initial CC hits. He doesn't even push ult. It might be too late. Though the health bars are Carzzy going back in. Execute. Firing back in response. But here comes Hillisang. Just waiting. Fishing for the angle. For now, going to set his sights on the Sion. Has the ulti. Could go for Execute, but doesn't want to present because this is a tough game to play if you're Marcoon right now. Can't go on Lysandra. Can't really go on Kennen. Hard to go on Xayah outside of that last scenario we saw. Now maybe the play going to come out there and instantly going to try to change these. And they fight Carzzy. They push the buttons too damn good. He can't even get the chance to ultimate. Wild Growth now coming out. They're trying to body block the Lee Sin. Chasey waiting over the wall. Irrelevant. One man in the face of Lysandra just charging forward. Frozen Subjugation. Not even going to get a chance to come out here. Instant E over the wall. He threw it through the wall, folks. You might not have seen it, but Niski had it prepped.
Elyoya's alright as well. Dashing over the wall towards Chasey. Hasn't really...
Yeah, good on Niski to be able to make it out of that one. Of course, now at 2 items. Chasey could be in trouble here. So just on the top side, going to leap in with the stolen Cannon ultimate, trading stuns for stun, but Marcoon already there to body block. Chasey now running out. Going to fish for a second stun here as soon as he has the cooldown, but it's too little. It's too late. Chasey getting taken down here on the
TP,
top
TP.
side. Irrelevant, a tough target to burn through. Until Cardi's in the area, he is really just not under threat. SK right now, this is looking like a damn good fight for them. Burning all the cooldowns on the DOS, so immediately the support is now gone. But Hillsang has managed to find the reset. Irrelevant now going to be in trouble, fishing for the knockup of the Gale Force. Coming through for Carzy. Niski off to the side, goes golden, but he's in the waiting arms of SK. But now the turn coming out. Passive resets for the Pyke and the Lysandra. Ready to keep this fight going. EpicSkillshot and Marcoon backing away. Mad Lions cleanly taking the fight.
Turning towards the Baron. Marcoon doesn't have smite. Mad Lions do not know that. Elyoyas will be up by the time the Baron gets low enough HP. SK could try to threaten the 2v4. No TPs available for 25 seconds. Hitty just trying to zone them away. Marcoon kind of faking here that he can smite this. Trying to force Mad Lions back. So Mad are a bit unsure. Do they just go for the flip? If they do, they'll win it.
Should come out on top. Hillsang trying to zone as much as he can. Ulti reset is faded away, but that's going to be Baron for Mad Lions. 21 minutes to the game, 7K in their favor.
Then they have a numbers advantage for a short window where they can force something. In this case, it doesn't work out as well, but
over
they're
the wall, will not
thinking
go
about
in.
it.
Faking it for now. Elyoya trying to back away. Surges is stolen away the ultimate. They're going to try to lock on Carzy, but this time Carzy goes up into the air. This time Carzy is ready. He's firing in to Surtus. He's pulling back the feathers, but Surtus going golden. In the meantime, Irrelevant is split him off. Chasey now going to be in trouble. Mad Lions overall, fighting fire with fire here. Two members still standing for the side of SK. Irrelevant and EpicSkillshot versus the world. Hillsang gonna get locked up, gonna get knocked up, but he has the dash back out to safety. Phantom Undertow taking him away. EpicSkillshot leaping forward, but into the waiting kick. There's no room left to play. EpicSkillshot gets one back in response, but Mad Lions still taking a commanding advantage in that exchange.
2 for 4. Baron buff is worn off. Irrelevant can try to wave clear here, but he's gonna take a lot of damage if he does. Trying to push this wave back as far as possible. Manages to land the Q. Do they have the damage here, Mad Lions, to get the kill? Looks like they will in the end. Flash away. Does Elyoya follow it? Yes, he does.
Irrelevant. Very hard to kill. Jack Show gonna proc just in time to give him a bit extra health. DOS on the way in. The tower going down, and Mad Lions need to retreat.
Tough fight for SK. I feel like the engage was just really split. Irrelevant Sion on this top side of the map. Maybe a couple top waves that they can play on once they push SK back into their base. DOS gonna get hit by the hook.
Gonna find the hook. DOS locked up. DOS taken out. Now Marcoon force feels like he has to re-engage. Maybe they can burst through Carzy. EpicSkillshot sidestepping the feathers. Gonna be big. Carzy taken out here in the exchange. It could be enough. The reset's now coming in. Frozen subjugation. Chasey desperate to get more kills. Desperate to get more taken out. The Thrall gonna do a bit of damage to Irrelevant. The knockup's still coming. It takes them so long to burn through this Sion. But Hillsang, does he have the alt reset ready? He does not. Surtus now keeping this one going forward. EpicSkillshot, all eyes on EpicSkillshot. All eyes on this area. Going over the wall, fishing for Hillsang. Desperate to finish this one off. Surtus on the backside. They don't quite have the damage. Going in. He can't follow the kick. He's got nothing left. The Ultra Shock Laser will not connect. EpicSkillshot holding on. SK holding on in the fight.
Gonna have to back away now, though. 1 minute 40 seconds on that Dragon Baron up in 30. 2
problems in these fights. The fact that they can't just burst through Irrelevant. The second you have that Dominix, it's gonna get so easy for Carzy to shred.
Niski.
Trying to go through the Sion right now. Knockup gonna come out onto Niski. Marcoon in trouble is gonna ult back onto the Lysandra. Not an ideal target, but they're gonna try to keep the fight going. Niski's still in the midst of everybody. Carzy now stepping forward. This should just be a slaughter in favor of Mad. EpicSkillshot untouched on the backside, but every single member of his team getting knocked down. Surtus running away with a blinking health bar. EpicSkillshot the only one relatively unharmed, but an easy fight for the Mad Lions.
Both carries live. Surtus on a slither of HP. EpicSkillshot really can't walk up. DOS is no blue orbs, actually. 4 sweepers, and their blue orb from EpicSkillshot's on cooldown.
Hook going on the EpicSkillshot. That's going to be big. They won't follow up with the kick. Irrelevant just setting up the Q in case Lee Sin does try to follow up. Now the retreat coming out. Chasey looking to chase down Irrelevant. Sion isolated. What will it mean for the team, though? Is there any actual fight here to be had? If they're going to get the TP out from Surtus as well, but again, there's no fight here. Easy pick off onto the Sion. They got more than enough pen now to burst through that life bar. All that extra health, all this.
They walk in this choke. He's going to flash over that wall with the Cannon ultimate. They're going to go mid instead, see if they can get that tier 1. Niski, Hilly, and Chasey will not allow it as Elyoya and Carzy solo out the Baron. Do they really want to give up this tower? Mad look confident enough to step up, get the wave. The tower will fall, but now SK's on the wrong side of the map. Zeri can jump over the wall.
No, should be okay for now.
They're going to chase him, though. No TP on Irrelevant.
Chasing down to the jungle, trying to finish off the red buff. I think just trying to run out to safety. Waiting on the blast cone is going to just instantly proc it. Does not wait. Good call overall.
No split push available. SK should be able to hold for a little bit. Mad might have to step up here and get really confident.
But going in, they're just going to burn through Marcoon. But now Irrelevant going in, look for the setup. Surtus is the ult going to be enough. Trying to burst through the cannon before the cannon can respond in kind. Cannonball now coming out, but they just don't have the damage. Zeri going over the wall, but the stun already coming through. A clean kick from Elyoya. EpicSkillshot running, EpicSkillshot trying to stand and deliver, but he does not have the damage. He does not have the health bar, and he is out of time. Mad Lions keeping their top 8 dreams alive as they tear through SK in this game. Hillsang Pyke absolutely delivering.
Gonna end here. It's only DOS left. Baron up creeps. 4 versus 1. Doss is just running away from the base, popping emotes. He knows it's done and dusted. It's really going to hurt Excel and Heretics this win, but Mad Lions punch themselves to 3, and they're tying with Fnatic now.
Huge win. You can see elation on the faces of many members. Carzzy, calm, cool, collected at the end of the day.
Much needed win for Mad, and they picked it up.
Absolutely, and it's weird because the level of execution we saw from Mad today, I forgot for the vast majority of that game that this was a team who was fighting to make it into top 8 whatsoever. This was the level Mad I think we're expected to come in at, and the level that they've struggled.
Damage dealers.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be looking at an early game that's going to be very bot lane centric. Whenever we see the double range bot laners come through with a Varus and with an AD carry like Ashe, it draws the attention away from their own jungle. You want bot lane to be completely owned by Koi. For BDS, you need to be patient about it. You need to wait for a mistake, and it might present itself.
Trimby's got the flash in the barrier, and I don't think it's going to matter. He stepped too far forward on top of the ward, and he just gets to evolve. I have to avoid that CC on the range damage.
Oh, that's a hook.
Here comes Shio. Depth charge does connect. Comp has still got that flash, and the heal was just used. Here comes Malrang from the side. He'll start to charge up the denting blows. Comp flashes for his life, but Crowley gets him with the right click. Now, looking for the reply. Malrang is getting chunked down, burst down. There's not enough damage from that support Ashe, but here comes Nuke, looking for the re-engage, and Seri will once again find another. Labrov is landing hook after hook after hook. You gotta run for your life, Malrang. While that is going on, he decides to peel back towards the tower. There's a 1v1 in the top lane. Empress divide, the slide, the glide does not matter. And BDS dominate Koi.
Absolute ruthless.
This is where all the focus has been. There's gonna be another dive.
Might be. It is spotted out on the vision control here. You can see Nuke and Shio down here as well. Summoner spells up for Trimby, not for Comp though.
Dredgeline hooks once
It's
again.
over.
Comp is dead. Absolutely no way around it. The 4th kill secured on the Koi side in that mid lane.
Yeah, so let's try and present some of those silver linings as well, because you have pick potential as well coming out. Adam, no flash, no
flash.
ultimate, should just go down here.
Yeah, Shigen has already used his, and Adam will get run down. Denting blows to the face. First kill of the game for Koi. It lands in Malrang's hands, and while that's happening, Ashe Arrow's available. He's in the base. He's going to be fine. I mean, that was so predictable here. What target does it land on? To Nuke underneath the tower. Punch him in the face, Malrang, and shoot him in the back. Larson to pick up the 2nd kill.
And that is the other silver lining. When you get that level 6, you still have the ultimate available.
Larson Valkyries away.
They look for it.
Oh, Missile Barrage goes out. Larson this game gonna need to pump up those damage numbers. He's around 150 damage per minute. The highest he's ever done was 1230 against SK. And he's got some beefy targets to shoot down. Shigenda gets caught backwards. Cease and desist forward as all of a sudden that dominance is needed to just save Shigenda's life. Here comes the package! Larson, however, cannot find the damage. Defensive flash of the wall from Crown. It's a 1-for-1. The sliding glide, Emperor's Divide is dropped. The BDS should clean up this fight. There's no follow-up. Here comes Malrang with the denting blows and the re-engage. He's taken out an ace for BDS.
And it's the patience, Trevor, here. The fact that you hold your ultimate so long, waiting for Larson to dive in. Adam
was able to flash away from the threats. He had the 2nd item picked up, already had the DPS advantage. More importantly, BDS played that great. Adam will escape with his life. Ooh, they're a little closer. As the Baron is secured, all 5 members for BDS. It's a minor
at the top side to try and get something back for his team. But it's really difficult. He can only get so much. He gets to tier 2. What's the cost on the other side of the map? Well, it's the turret in the bot side and the inhibitor. Adam can push it.
They did it at the Dragon fight. They did it when Koi grouped up, and that's what's unlocked. 3 towers, the Baron. I mean, this Rebel Baron power play is huge. Here comes Shio, once again looking for the Crocodile. Turns him into a pair of boots. That was just easy and clean. Now in a 5 versus 4, yes, the minion wave has been cleared out, but Koi, they cannot stand toe-to-toe. Despite that, Renekton having some impact in the side lane, he just will not have the same influence in these team fights.
Yeah, it's the difference in how the early game was playing out. Malrang looking.
He's looking, jumps onto Crowny, the shield comes out, but look, nobody can get past the front line. Comp and Trimby are held in place by Adam and Shio. Crowny stepping all the way forward, finally gets taken out by the Missile Barrage. Comp will be the next target, and ultimately that's a 1-for-2 trade that you are happy with. They get themselves another tower, and BDS extend their control and their lead.
Yeah, 30 seconds on Larson and Comp, 10 seconds on Sigenda, so I don't think they can end here, but they still get what they came for. Mid lane
4,000, and just before this next dragon secured, for any
no.
newer viewers, as Trimby looks like he's going to get run down. Smacked in the face, and Unstoppable Force comes out. Nuke will use those conquering and shifting sands, once again sending the soldiers forward.
Koi, if they can find the pick, if they can find the poke, that's what they're looking for.
Flashes for everybody but LeBron. Adam is stepping forward, waiting to pull the trigger, looking for a target. They've managed to catch out Larson. Enchanted Crystal are bought enough time. That means Adam can't throw it down. Shigenda throws in the Dominus and forced to run for his life. That's Malrang caught out. Shio zoning away the rest. The Empress Defy throws the Crocodile as well as fight to the side. Shigenda's going to use his stopwatch. Beautifully played from BDS. The patience was great. And as Lebrov chases down Trimby, another dredge line secures the kill. Absolutely no chance for Koi.
Yeah, I mean, what can they do as well, right? They fell so far behind with that AD carry and their support pick that, yes, they even out the gold with their mid laner in Larson, but in the compositional vision of this game, it's just not going to matter. There's so much easier execution on BDS, so when the team fight starts, you can see it. Larson's poke was minuscule. The team fighting when it starts...
Very well. They are not going to stick around more than they need to, but they catch themselves. Larson, he gets rooted in place as well. Not going to be followed up on. Shio's got no ulti to his name. And with Baron and Powered minions, the siege continues. Crowning will use that stopwatch. BDS may want to go for this final push. They can still fall back and play Dragon, play it safe, spend the money they've accrued. 5-1-6 in the top lane, 2-0-10 in the jungle, 3-1-9, just to buy time for Koi to come back. Baron has been started. It has been spotted by the Hawk shot. Trimby, where does the Enchanted Crystal Arrow go? It lands onto the rock, and Shigenda will try to keep the Baron tagged. He starts to back away. Koi are trapped.
Look at the base.
Look at the base. The Glacial Prison comes forward. Super minions in the bottom lane. Shigenda's caught inside the pit. BDS is surrounding the Crocodile. Comp, Larson, and Trimby currently uncontested. But Nuke's going for the win. He's teleported into the bottom lane, and BDS might be losing this fight, or they just might not. Crowny has got so much damage, so much sustain, and standing in front of 3 members of Koi, he is still not taken out. Now all of a sudden, the first Nexus Tower is focused. Larson's trying to take out LeBron. The tower has been interrupted. Teleport's now coming in. Inhibitor spawned in the middle lane. Nuke's going so low. Shigenda slices, dices, gets the stun. No. The game's not over. And Koi on the Baron pit. That silver lining's looking bright. Guldborg.
You just called me Dag. I don't even care. Koi finding the team fight. You can argue BDS was a bit sloppy with it as well. They looked for a win condition by TPing down towards the bottom side, but Nuke did not have the reliable damage to actually take care of all the structures. Now with this off the inhibitor, can they continue to pull out surprises?
Lebrov's going to be a little bit late to the party. The Sundisk was dropped just behind as Shio and Shigenda are busy trading. The inhibitor down to about 30%. Should about drop. Lebrov. Hex flashes forward. Keep your eyes on that Nautilus. He's going to look for the hook. Finds a target. He can send anyone packing. Comp, Trimby, Larson all have their flashes available. Shio goes forward. He's hold on to the prison. Dredge line catches onto Malrang. Crowny drops the ult. That's advantage to BDS. Trimby slime touches so was Larson. That's the second kill to Nuke. They managed to catch him. Larson's pulled backwards. His GAS prompt and Shigenda and Trimby are running for their lives. Under the Nexus, under the steps of their fountain, Koi are finally aced. Destroyed in their base. And Team BDS guarantee top 4.
Enjoy the roars. They finally get the game done. Was it as clean as they wanted? Most likely not. But either way, it's BDS with a clean early game. A little messy towards the mid game there, but still very dominant in team fights. Only dropped the ball one time.
Has developed how they approach the competition. So we talked a little bit about the 2v2, the mid lane there for Heretics. What do you want to see from Vitality?
Yeah, I think for Vitality, they need level 6 before they start becoming a real
backup. So we could have a 2v2 here, Guldborg.
We most certainly could here. Photon still halfway till 6, but could turn on Yankers immediately. They're holding their hands.
That's the engage forward. Massive smack onto Ebby. The flail comes out. The counter strike in the first blood. 4-team Heretics, but Bo with a crushing blow. The permafrost holding Bo in place. Ebby escapes with his life. The flash was used. Bo's looking for more, but he can't find it. Heretics get the kill. Being pushed forward. And we also did see Ebby trying to push very aggressively. Dragon goes very low. Smite fight it! Smited! What?
Yankers didn't have the smite yet. It was still on cooldown. So Bo just walking in there, and for Team Heretics, They just straight up did not expect Bo to be the one coming out ahead here. But now, Team Heretics being the team with the Rift Herald can start priming that bot lane for a potential play. But you can see Vitality, they're already ready for it. They're guarding their entrance into their own jungle.
And Mercer needs to use that ulti just to stay alive. Upset continues the chase with a flash. I mean, that was just running him down.
And this is such a good play because initially the game available, so Ruby, he's going to stay out of vision. They're going to place a pink ward down and maybe invite Vitality to get engaging on them.
No teleports for either top laner. But drop the Cyclone, comes out, Jaxberg just forced to flash, but Vitality's mobility is too much to deal with. The spin to win and the crushing blows give Bo the double. Oh no, it's Bo! Mercer's going to use that Dredge line of safety, and he's finally taken out at least one back for Team Heretics, but a great engage. They stop the Herald and they get the kills.
Yeah, and that's the Divine Sunderer we're talking about. As soon as you finish it on Wukong, you're just a different beast. 3 versus 4. Team Heretics was even looking for the play. They wanted them to engage, and yet they still lost the play. Perks on the tower now.
He's got the turret aggro as well. Ruby's going to continue the chase forward. Perks to 300, 400 HP. He's managed to hijack away the Mimic. Ruby gets a solo kill onto Perks.
Great from Ruby there, finding the timing on the tower to actually...
Seconds for Bo. No flash available to him. Upset stepping forward. He's got the ulti too. Dredge line connects. Dragon is now being ignored. Bo's inside the pit. Upset has got the damage to deal with despite not having the shield. Bo. Ruby goes all the way forward. And now all of a sudden Dragon is forced from Heretics.
I'm honestly baffled. Look at the minimap. You can see that's where Vitality is, down towards the bot side. That's where Team Heretics are now setting up camp as well.
Okay, Ruby's been able to escape in the top lane. Photon's got flash. He's got the unstoppable force. He's going to use the ultimate. Gets pulled backwards with the hook. The tower is now being sieged by Vitality in the top lane, and Photon now will be forced to flash. Chased forward by multiple members of Team Heretics. Look at how hard it is to kill him already before any Mountain Drakes go down, and the Rift Herald will get
It's going to come down to a steal as well, potentially.
What is the timing on that ultimate? I think it's going to be a little while. Still around 30 seconds before Photons is up. The last 2 dragons have been gift-wrapped and donated to Vitality. The engage comes out. Bo's running for his life. Dragon is still being tagged. He got forced to flash. He stays alive, but just for how long? The Ultra Shock Laser picks it up, and Vitality seem to have won the fight. Dragon is still being tagged and focused. It resets, loses patience. Perks is killed by Ebby, who's now on a killing spree, and the Dragon's secured by Vitality. The third of the game. Upset hops over the wall. Ebby follows. He empowers himself to pick up the kill, and Photon just about gets the ulti out. The fight goes to Heretics, the Dragon goes Vitality.
Yeah, how much are they feeling themselves here? Because the Baron is up, but no, they are not.
Team Heretics, they're going to start off Baron. Okay, Perks has got teleport available to him. If the play is to get the TP, I like this. If they stick around and commit to the fight, this kid's nervous. That's at least half set. They've jumped onto Photon. Is getting a lot of damage down. He didn't get to flash. He didn't get to ulti.
That's big.
Joins in the fight. That's 2 kills already. Bo and Photon are down. Upset's the next target. He's going to cleanse away from that counter-strike. No flash available to him. But look at Perks on the back end. He's got himself one. Ruby's going low. The Mimic is going to be the target as Ebby's trying to hold off Upset. They take down Perks. The rest of the team Upset move away. Upset gets over the wall. Gets another. Turns attention onto Mercer, who's going to use that Dredge line to safety. And Upset and Kaiser dodge, dip, duck, and dive their way to keeping Vitality alive. It's not over yet. Jack Spectra fires out the zap. Upset's waiting for the cooldowns. Hops over the wall thanks to that spark. And now he's looking for Mercer, trying to get in range for that right click. Bursting his fire all the way forward. And Vitality turn it around.
Yeah, that's just nostalgia right there. It's flash.
The Golden Hornets were starting to get a little quiet, starting to get a little nervous.
Oh no.
This time around, Photon finds the engage onto Jack Spectra. He's still got that flash available to him, throws it over the wall. Teleport's now coming in, and Vitality, they may have bitten off more than they can chew. Bo gets taken out. And Team Heretics with 8 seconds on the Dragon.
Yeah, that's
versus 5. Fantastic work from the observers who's going for the split focus on the objectives.
They're just going to be able to take this quickly. They're going to say, you know what, you get the Baron, we get the Soul, we're fine with it, and they're going to take that trade. Curious to see that no one from Vitality was actually up there to try and play a bit of spoiler. You didn't need all 5 members at the Drake, but they're going to fully trade the objectives.
Baron is timed.
Back and forth, puppeteering them, so you can slowly but surely take turrets.
1.5 minutes to go before the Baron will wear out. Mercer's been caught. He dredge lines away by some time, but that cannot happen. They were trying to set up the vision. They were trying to puppeteer, and unfortunately, the strings were cut.
Yeah, you didn't wait for the current pressure to come through from the side of Ebby. No one was responding to the play. No one was around that mid lane until you saw it. Now, Perks, though, Not seeing this one either.
Teleport's available for Photon. It's instantly coming down. Flame Chompers are thrown. The rest of Vitality are around, but Perk stays alive for a significant amount of time. He's already taken out the bow. Now landing the Cyclone. Jack Spectra flashes for his life. Buys some time thanks to that stopwatch. And Upset is jumped on. Your Silver Force comes out. Ebby's the next target. Bow has shut down Jack Spectra. And Vitality may have just won the fight. Ebby's turned into a munchkin. Here comes Ruby. Tick, tick, boom. Upset is unstoppable. And Ebby's running for his life. Vitality have won that.
How far can he go? What's happening on the rest of the map? It's just Bo trying to see if he can get some turrets. Ebby, don't think there's much you can do in this situation. Should eventually be run down, shut down.
They get the flash from Upset. And tied for last at 2 and 5. So when you do look forward to those BO3s and the group stage, Vitality will be there, but this doesn't build a lot of confidence. They will be able to blow up Ruby. Golden Hornets are happy with that one as another kill comes in here for Jankos. It's a minute 20 for both of those big objectives. Team Heretics are starting to lose a bit of focus.
Down on Nautilus specifically, but they can for sure look for more here.
30 seconds for Jankos, 30 seconds for Ruby. Inhibitor secured. How emboldened are they feeling? Jack Spectra's trying to clear out the wave. The Mega Death Rocket was good, but now he's under the tower. No flash, no ghost. Upset's going to jump forward, crash down with some lightning. Run, Jack Spectra, run! The ghost will time out very, very soon. Will he get a teleport? Oh, Perks has already TP'd in.
He's done.
Perks wants to send a message here. Blastcone is popped.
Oh.
The Arcane Power buff, not going to be enough. Jack Spectra's just taking us on a... Cue the Benny Hill music. And Bo picks up the kill with 20 seconds to
Better up in just a bit. You're looking at Jankos. Can he get in here just to steal this objective away? Our Team Heretics looking at a potential Elder Drake right now. Doesn't really look like it matters.
Oh, Baron has at least been slowed down for now. 25 seconds for Jack. It'll be gone. By the time he spawns, it will be gone. Take a look at the standings as this objective is being secured. If you are a fan of SK Gaming and Koi, if Vitality used this Baron, if Vitality closed this game out, those two teams will advance to the group stage. Photon is TP'd in behind enemy lines. Baron has been secured. Jankos got turned into a munchkin thanks to that Lulu. And the target will be Ruby. He's taken out by Photon. All of a sudden, Upset gets another. He's legendary, killing Mercer. And with Baron empowered minions, Supers in the middle lane. This has to be it. That's a TP into the base. Ebby, I don't think you win this race, but he's going to try.
Yeah, I mean, there's already Baron up minions here, so there's someone to stop him. He's going to get the turret and back off immediately. Baron's still active. Jack Spectra on the turret. We've seen him in this position before.
And he does get taken out. Ebby and Mercer, the last two players standing in front of the entirety of Vitality. They take down the Nexus turret number 1, turn their attention to the second as Photon is chasing down Ebby. The Nexus will be focused, and Vitality will once again look to pick up that win. Vitality will lock in SK and Koi and put themselves one step closer to a higher seed for groups. It is not a confidence-inspiring win if you are a Golden Hornet or a fan of Vitality.
No, most certainly not. Really dropped the ball here for Team Heretics as well. One of the better games we've actually seen from them, unfortunately. Instead. And the top laners, they're going to do top lane things.
Top lane things, but I do think the potential for explosiveness is higher there. When you do see Kazante and the Jax, when you consider both Razork and Yike could celebrate two quick things. Number one, 500 games for Reckless in the LEC. I will say that this comes with a gigantic
Drake
caveat.
here. Reckless was on a reset. Advion is still around. Razork coming around too.
Level 5 there will step forward into Caps, who's got the hijack available. 1700 inside the pit. Caps stepping forward, waiting to see where the hijack goes. Razork jumps forward. The quickness has been stolen. Dragon down to 600, secured by G2, but Caps is the target. He's quickness, sidestepping, running, and poked down by Bo. Kill secured for Fnatic. Dragon secured by G2.
Yeah, you can see Caps wanted to look for it there.
Razork will at least get a minor win in the Scuttle Crab, but I think that was a very smart play from G2.
Yeah, at the same time though, like they're also getting the plating in mid lane. Caps is still very low. He's gonna need a reset soon.
Riz Divide comes out. Flash was used and beautifully set up by Human.
He's going for another wave here. If he does that, well, they're just gonna move down towards the Baron. Or Drake, sorry.
Cease, desist, chains connect, hijacked Emperor's Divide, and underneath the tower, the Ike and Caps pick it up. That got a little close, but it was. And Caps has no teleport available to him, so Oscar's gonna start the fight. Counter-strike out. One's available to him. Yikes, and uses blast code over the wall. Smite
Surely
fight,
not.
smite fight, smite fight! It is stolen! Oh no! Boat, sorry.
But the lane stops came through, so Hansama is up towards the top side. So G2 trying to get control of the bet. Rift Herald.
All right, Caps is going to hijack the quickness once more. Rift Herald's been started. Hansama jumping in, and Oscar. But Oscar's going to turn this one around. He's already used the flash. Hansama escapes with his life. Remember, Hans started that one. Herald was secured though by Yike. He's got the eye in his hand. Counter-strike has been used. Cyclone to boot. Oscar gets the kill onto Yike. Hops over the wall, and Mickey will do naught with the bailout. Just as we talk about Oscar, he helps set up the kills, and Fnatic may want to look for the tower as well.
Yeah, have you ever heard about a caster blessing?
Forward will not find the knockup. Oscar is keeping Caps at bay. Into the pit, Resort goes. Cyclone available to him. Advian pulled backwards. The quickness has become available. Advian can look for the engage. Dragon down to 2,500. Caps and Oscar in it, still trading. Yike inside the pit, but it's Hansama that picks it up. The knockup, the quickness, the hostile takeover. Advian's down, but here comes Razor. He flashes forward for the decoys forward. With that Cyclone, they get themselves one back. It's a support for AD, but Mickey will be the next target. Caps was completely contained by Oscar. The Dragon goes to G2.
Oh, hold
and
on.
Oscar may not be done just yet. Grandmaster Mike comes out. Counter-strike, the empower. He does it! Oscar gets the kill!
Oscar just killed Paps!
Now 1-0-3. He now actually has a minor gold lead. In comparison to how the laning phase started out, that is a turnaround. Teleport's being channeled. Emperor's Divide comes back. Broken Blade decides to go all out. The Sun Disc is dropped. That's one already. Humanoid's buying some time. Caps hijacks the Emperor's Divide, but underneath the tower with the backup. It's a 2-for-1, and they get the teleport as well. That is a win for Fnatic.
And that play was just never going to work out for G2. Fnatic already had the members moving down up towards the top
They
side.
give up Dragon number 2 for a Baron. That will allow them the tools they need. And right now, G2 are grouping up top.
Caps.
Conquering shifting stance from Humanoid. He's got the flash. At the end, doesn't get over the wall. That might be impactful. He's dropped the quickness. He's knocked up Hansama. But he's forced to spark away, and Mickey will be the sacrificial support. Fnatic get themselves the kill. While that's happening, Caps is now shoving in the mid lane, and he may be the subject of a target. TP coming out here. I think it's Oscar in and TPing in. Baron? Baron? Baron?
Yep, Baron has been started up. I wasn't sure if they were just going to try and bait out Broken Blaze for the TP instead, but Yike's still around the vicinity. He needs to get access to the pit, but Advian's keeping him out, and I don't think there's any way they're actually getting this. Fnatic, they've just picked up the Baron.
They've got the kill onto Mickey. They defended the inner turret top. Fnatic go all the way forward. The tools from Broken Blade's Cassante as well as the hostile takeover can be huge. The hostile takeover's buying so much time, but I don't think G2's done enough. Oscar has already got himself the kill to Yannick, and now G2 are routed. They're wrecked. They're running for their lives, and Fnatic find 3 kills.
Can you believe it? Fnatic is actually doing it. Oscar still going strong here. Anyone here to defend him? Yes, he's got the Sonias. Broken Blade in the fray of Fnatic, and he's going down as
He
well.
does it again! Oscar and it gets himself another kill. 8-0-1 against the defending Winter Split champions. The death timers are 40 seconds, 16-10. They've got Baron empowered minions, and they're taking multiple inhibs.
Yeah, I wonder how much are you actually going to look for here. The top inhibitor for sure going down. Humanoid still going strong in the mid lane. Turret down as well, looking for the inhibitor. Afterwards, I think they are just going for a reset. But Fnatic, what the absolute... I'm not going to say it can happen.
You would have been justified to drop. Available for Reckless and Resort. Cyclone he's about to level 16. Mickey sidesteps away from that boomerang blade. All right, super minions, they're inside the base on the top. That's the engage. Humanoid dodges away from the cease and desist. Hostile takeover, frankly, does nothing. And Advian now looking for the re-engage with the quickness. Everybody's at the front line, but nobody's died just yet. Finally, it's Yike that goes down. Reckless is on a killing spree. Every member of G2 is low. They get themselves one back into Oscar, but here comes Mickey. Advian, supportal combat. Smack him with the feathers. That's not fair, Broken Blade. He actually backs away because he's going to defend the Nexus turrets from the super minions. Fnatic get a little bit thwarted, a little bit held back, but there's a lot of supers to deal with, and the first Nexus turret will fall down.
Yeah, Reckless still bouncing down on the bottom side as well, so they're looking for the third one too. There's still 20 seconds. A majority of the members of G2, they could look for more if they're feeling themselves.
Well, even if they don't, double supers in multiple lanes.
Just hit!
For several minutes.
Just hit!
Razor's going forward. Mickey with the bailout. Razor takes himself another turret shot. Here comes Broken Blade. He's forced to run for his life. Drops the Q. Finds Rakan. Advian's dead. Reckless is taking the next Nexus turret. All of a sudden, cease and desist comes up from Yike. He needs time. He needs to find the kills. And G2 live to fight a few minutes longer.
They could have for sure ended that. They're just indecisive. They just needed to hit. Reckless being stuck in the inhibitor turret was needed. TPs are coming through. that's going to be stolen now for Fnatic. Oh no, Fnatic G2, they can be able to move over to the Draken. Every single...
2019 for G2. Going all the way to a near exact same situation on the back door. No teleports up. G2 have got Soul. G2 are likely to get the Baron, and G2 might just be back in this
we don't
game.
know. There's still Old Summoners and Razork. They get the vision here now with the Redemption Ward still active as well. Minions in the base. Razork, can you come over and steal this one?
Does he do it? He does! Razork steals the Baron for Fnatic. Caps is trying to fend off the supers, but G2 may have just won this fight. Razork is running for his life as Reckless is taken down once more. 50-second death timer. Razork's down as well. 5 versus 3, but there are so many supers to deal with.
It's going to be leading in a bigger minion wave. Now Humanoid setting up camp with the Asir turret. Yikes, look for a moment.
That's the engage, cease and desist. Emperor's Device split them up, but it's damage being dealt first onto G2. Oscar is fighting Caps. He's going for the Nexus. He's going for the Nexus. A couple hits have landed. Reckless has got the kill onto Yike. Now Oscar is being pushed away. Hans Summer, Mickey Caps buying time. Broken Blade to target Fnatic. I think they've done it. I think they've done it. Fnatic have got a few kills left to secure. The inhibitors are respawning at the top of the middle lane. They cannot get to the Nexus yet. Baron empowered minions for another minute. And they're stepping forward. They need a few more hits. Reckless goes in. The damage is being landed. The knockup too. Bailout won't matter. Fnatic need a few more autos.
It's not that yet. It's not that yet.
About do it at the end of the fight. Fnatic take down G2. Fnatic advance to groups. Are you not entertained? What a game! I wish they were here in the studio so badly.
You and I both. You and me both. You and me both. I am baffled.